Implementation of the Plan of Salvation. BD number 7728. October 21, 1960. My plan of salvation is so clearly presented to you that you will also be able to recognize my infinite love therein, that you need not doubt a God of love even when you have to include the final work of destruction in the plan of salvation. Could I ever do anything that is not motivated by my love? But you humans are unable to assess everything, and yet my eternal plan of salvation should explain to you what your intellect would rather refuse to accept. Only my infinite love determines whether I will implement the plan of salvation, which my wisdom recognized to be right, and which will be carried out by my omnipotence at the predetermined time. And you humans should not believe that you can change my decision. For it no longer concerns the sole deliverance of humanity, but a phase of development for all spiritual substances will start again, which will lead into a new period of salvation. It concerns the reintegration of all spiritual substances and a separation of the spirits which have already acquired self-awareness, and which consequently will also be placed where they belong in relation to their maturity. In the course of a period of salvation there have always been short periods of time when I had to intervene in the form of various kinds of judgments. Time and again people have been warned and admonished, and depending on their willingness to improve, these judgments could be deferred or cancelled. Time and again my love intervened and tried to guide people onto the right path. Before my justice expressed itself. But the duration of a period of salvation is limited, and it would truly have sufficed to redeem the souls completely had peoples will used it for this purpose. Yet one day even this limited time will come to an end, and the constrained spiritual substances in the creations will have to be considered again, which must and want to take the same path of development in order to be released from the forms sooner or later. For my love also applies to these still constrained spiritual substances. My plan of salvation includes all once fallen spirits. And this is what you humans have to remember when this plan of salvation seems to you incomprehensible and not compatible with my love. A reintegration of all spiritual substances has become necessary in humanity, too, has reached a spiritual low which demands an end, a disintegration of the creation and of those people who have not found the way to me and will not find it anymore. Therefore, you should believe that I in my wisdom have recognized this for all of eternity, that I knew the human beings will in state of maturity in the last days and correspondingly established my plan of salvation, which will now truly be implemented when the time comes. Every day is still a blessing, since it can be used for the return to the Father. Every day can still help the soul to mature, and therefore you should even now recognize every day as a gift of grace and be thankful for my love, which will certainly help you until the end, until the last day has arrived. But that it will arrive is certainly true, for my word is and remains eternal truth. Amen.